Alright guys, so let's get into the review of this palette. Um, I recorded a review already, and I can't find it anywhere on my MacBook. I don't know if it was because I didn't have enough storage or what the problem is, but I can't find it anywhere. And that was supposed to be my first impressions and everything. So now I have to re-record. Um, I guess it's not that big of a deal because the first review kind of went south. It wasn't that great. So I'm gonna try and give this a second chance and see if it performs any better, and just take it from there. So this is what the palette looks like. As you can see, I did use it. I used quite a lot of shades. I used like 9 shades. And yeah, it just wasn't what it wasn't that good. So I'm hoping me re-recording and trying different shades, it'll go a little better. So um, yeah, I am going to go ahead and dive right in and wing it and see what we come up with. I'm gonna start off with Pigment. It's that pink shade right here. And I'm just going to put that right in the crease. I'm going to use the Jeffree Star brushes by Morphe, the JSH. It's just a big fluffy brush. So I'm going to go into that, try and get a little closer so you guys can see. So like in the first review, there's a lot of kick up and kickback in the palette. Like I barely dipped in and there's a lot. Um, if you don't like that, you're not gonna like the palette. There is like it was a mess by the time I was done with the first review. So I'm just letting you guys know there is a lot of kick up and fallout. So make sure you do your eyes first. Um, yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put this in the crease. So that's Pigment. Just a nice, cute pink shade. That one was completely fine. Very buttery, very smooth, no patchiness, no unevenness. Um, that worked out really good. Uh, like I said, there is a lot of fallout. A lot. If you don't mind it, I mean, all you have to do is blow it away and you're good. It's done. But if that ticks you off and you don't like that, then I wouldn't recommend the palette. So I'm going to go ahead and add pigment to the other eye off camera. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I put pigment on the other eye. Same thing, no patchiness, no unevenness, just a lot of kick up um, from the shade itself. So the next shade that I want to dive into is Not a Fact. Now, the first review or video that I recorded, this shade gave me so much trouble. It was not as it didn't look the same on the eye as it does in the pan. In the pan, it looks way deeper, um, and it also just wasn't sticking. So I'm gonna go ahead and give Not a Fact a try again, and we'll see if that sticks. So that's that purple one, like I said before. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a Jeffree Star brush. All right, I'm gonna dip in. And I'm going to start by just packing it on the outer corner of my eye. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to try and pick up as much as I can. Okay, I'm going back in with that brush JSH, and that was with the first shade that I used, Pigment, and I'm just going to go on top and blend those two together. Okay, so this is what we're looking like with Not a Fact on the lid. This time around, I didn't experience that much patchiness, but it's still not as deep as I expected it. Like, this shade looks so deep compared to what it's turning out on my eye. So if you are of a more deeper complexion than me, this is not going to show up as well on your skin. So, yeah, that's just where I'm at with that shade. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye, and then I'll come back and we will pop a little bit of the black on the outer corner and then a shimmer on the lid. Okay guys, Not a Fact is on both of the eyes. This is what we're looking like. I'm going to see if I can pick up that book and it's a pretty shade, don't get me wrong. I like the shade, but it's just not as deep as I expected it to be, because when you look at it, it looks like it's going to be deeper. So I wish it just had a little bit more depth to it. But it blended out a lot better the second time around that I am filming. So now I want to take the black and deepen up the outer corner of it. So the black is by Rags here. And I'm just going to take that same brush, dip into it, and pack this on the outer lid. I'm switching to a JS12 brush, and I'm going to use this brush to blend and pack on a little bit more of the black. Okay, so this is what we're looking like with the black. It's kind of like that Not a Fact shade. It's not as black. It's not the best black in the world. It doesn't have a lot of depth to it, and once you start to blend it out, pigment just kind of goes away. So yeah, not the best shade. I tried, like, here, I'll show you. I'll try to fix that little patchiness right there. It's getting a little better, but it's still a little patchy. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the other eye, and then I'll be right back. All right, I applied the black to the other eye, and this is what we're looking like. I don't know if I got a bad palette or what the problem is, that the shades are not, they're not sticking, and it's just not pigmented. I hate that this review is not going as well as I would want it to, but I have to be honest. And when I recorded it the first time, I was experiencing the same thing. So, yeah, it's just not working out for me, and I don't know what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and pop a shimmer on. The shimmers that I used before were amazing. Typical formula, no problems there. Um, but I didn't use Trisha, so I'm gonna go ahead and use Trisha and put that on the lid. My brush is wet. I'm gonna go ahead and dive into Trisha, the pink shade, and put that right on the lid. I'm pissed. Like, I was just not expecting this at all. I think I got a bad palette. I think there must be some inconsistencies or something, because I don't know what it is. I am really trying to make this work. Trust me, I don't want to give them a bad review. They put me in their video, their conspiracy palette review. I was in that video when they were talking about the Jawbreaker palette. They put up, it's just like a second or two of me holding up the Jawbreaker palette. So, like, I would never want to come on here and completely bash them, because they made me want to continue to be on YouTube, because it made me realize that no matter how small that I am, that I could be like, somebody could see it, and people are always watching. So my intentions are not to come on here and give them a bad review, but it's like, I have to be honest with you guys. I'm not gonna lie to you, and that's just what it is. And I'm just not getting the pigment that I thought I would be getting. Um, Here, let me try it with my finger. I'm gonna try Trisha with my finger. I have the clean finger. So obviously that works a lot better. Um, do that. I'm gonna do that to the other eye. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and clean up my eyes, put some mascara on, and I will be back with my final thoughts. Okay, guys, I am back. I went ahead and put some mascara on, my 3 eyelashes. um, I don't have any face makeup on. I'm going out tonight, so I'm gonna redo my makeup, because I can't go out like this. Oh my god, what happened there? Hold on. Is that me? Did I not blend that? There we go. I guess. I don't know if I got a bad palette. I don't know if there is some inconsistencies with the productions of the palette, but mine is very underwhelming. I am very disappointed, and it just did not work for me. If this is how all of the conspiracy palettes are, I cannot recommend this palette to dark skinned women of color. Like, it's hardly showing up on my skin tone, and I would be considered brown skin. So it's definitely not gonna show up on anybody that's darker than me. A lot of the shades that I tried to pack them on the lid. I tried a couple of different methods. I tried blending them in first, and I tried packing it on first and then blending it out. And when I blended it out, I lost a lot of the pigment, and it just, in the pan, it looks deeper than what they actually are. And that's how the first review that I recorded, that's exactly what I was getting as well. It sucks. Like I said before, this was never my intention to leave a bad review. I love everything. Everything that I've tried from Jeffree Star Cosmetics has been a hit. So this is the first product that just didn't work for me. And it might work for you, it might not. I don't know. I haven't even looked at any other reviews on the palette because I just wanted to have my own opinion, and I don't know if people are saying the same thing, if they are having inconsistencies, if their palette isn't working for them, or if it's working great. I'm not sure, but for me, my experience, I got the palette at the actual Morphe store. It did not work out for me, and I'm not going to recommend this palette. The shimmers were fine. Trisha was still very weird. It still wasn't what I thought it would be. That wasn't that great. But Sleep Paralysis, Illuminati, Diet Cola, those shimmers were fantastic. Yeah, they just didn't work out. Also, if you do not like Kick Up, you don't like Kickback, you're going to hate this palette. I am sorry, but I just have to say it. You are going to hate it. It is giving me subculture vibes. It's very messy. Personally, for me, I don't care about that. Somebody that does not like that, this palette will not be for you. It sucks that I have to give this palette a bad review. It really does, because I was in their video and I love these people. I love Shane Dawson. I love Jeffree Star. So it sucks, but honesty and integrity is way more important to me. So yeah, guys. So that's the review. This feels so weird. Like, it just doesn't feel right, because I have Jeffree Star products. I have his I have his lipsticks. I have his palettes. I have a lot of things. The brushes I thought were fine. I have the Jeffree Star times Morphe palette. That palette is phenomenal. I have the Jawbreaker, like I said, and this, it sucks. I think I have a bad palette. I think that's just what it is. I got a bad palette. So that's the end of this video, guys. I'm sorry it couldn't be positive, I guess. I hope Jeffree Star and Shane, if they are watching this, if they do see this, I'm sorry. That was never my intention to give a bad review, but I think I might have gotten a bad palette, because I've tried it twice now. I tried it 2 different times, and the pigment is not there, and yeah, I don't really know what else to say. So thank you guys so much for watching this review. I'm always going to keep it 100. If you want to see more reviews, I can't even speak. If you guys want to see more reviews from me, make sure to comment down below. Give me any suggestions that you guys want to see. What else is there? Make sure you're subscribed. Yeah, subscribe. It helps me out a lot. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. Thanks so much. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. And I hope you guys all have a great day. Thanks. Bye.